This is a reality. Some people are living this kind of reality. So this is the downside of living in a third world country. Whenever it rains, just a little bit of rain, you get this, like flood. Everything's flooded everywhere, and yeah, this sucks. So there's no passageway for people to go through. People have two options. So they either just have to walk through this or go around. And I'm gonna show you how they get past this place by going around, because this place is not safe to get past. Only cars can go through this place here because it's safe for them, but for people, some people just risk it. So yeah, this sucks, and this is what we get. This is actually my neighborhood, so I'm going to show you how they get through. So I'm heading towards the place we used to get through to the other side. Okay, so this is a hospital. So this is how people get through this place. So this is basically how people get through to the other side, and vice versa, because of the water you saw there. So this only happens whenever it rains, but when it doesn't rain, well, there's no need to, because there's no water anywhere. Okay. Valeu. So apparently there were three men sitting there who told me that there was no passageway where I was going, which I should have already expected, because there's only one way to get past, which is where I showed you guys. Oh, sometimes I'm silly. There's no passageway for me, so I'm gonna have to go through the hospital to make it through. So here I am making it through the hospital, and you can see, look at this, a river. It's a flow of water going through. I don't know. You see this? All of this. There's water everywhere. I gotta be careful because I don't want to drop my phone or fall inside the water either. And also because this water is already contaminated, because there's a lot of trash over here. There's a lot of trash. So I'm just going around. See, I have to do zigzags to get around, to get to these places. You know, this whole street over here turns into a river. A stream of water just going back, flowing fast, really fast. And when I was a kid, when I used to go to school, which is not far away from here, every single time it rained so heavily, like cats and dogs, this place would be so full of water that we would have to use canoes to get through. This was the place I was in before. Look. So there's no passageway. Let me try to go through. And look at this. It's a little slippery, so I gotta be careful. Real careful. Basically, there's no way I can go through. It just rained for 2 days, but it was just a little rain. There's no way I can get through this place. It's a little slippery. I don't want to risk it because I'll even fall. So I'm just gonna head back. For example, this house was abandoned, and you can see there's a lot of water inside. Yeah. People abandoned this house because there's no way they can still keep living here. The house is low. It was built a long time ago, and they did not try to fix it. Oh my god. So I'm just crossing this place. Look at this. Trying to cross with the rocks. These blocks. Ah. So this is what I'm trying to do. Oh. So I gotta try to be careful. And I made it. So this is it. Okay. So many houses like this, you see, this house is also in the same situation. This seems to have been abandoned a very long time ago, not recently. But believe it or not, there are still people who live in houses like these, even in this neighborhood. And I will not be able to go through those houses. I don't know, like for example, this house here. I don't know if anyone lives in here. I can tell. Look at these houses. Yeah, this house seems to still be inhabited. This one here, I can see some curtains in. So, and it's low. I don't know how they survive. So like, people who live in this kind of conditions, they really do exist. See, this is a reality. Some people are living this kind of reality. It's just pretty sad. What's got game again? Okay, another. Hey.
That's an episode.
É game. Kids playing with this dirty water. Não brinca com essa água, viu? Não brinca com essa água aí. So we got Yeah, kids play with this kind of water because they are innocent. They're innocent. They're clueless. They don't know what's going on. So basically, they're just gonna play with the water. You can check. You see, people live in this house. There's a guy living in this house. Just went past, and you see this. And look at this house. Just look at the level of this. Look at this. The water level, and then look at the house level. And I can basically see the top of the house from here. And look at this. It's all polluted. I'm already starting to get wet because my shoes have holes at the bottom. Water starting to sink in. Staying with wet shoes. Shit. Oh god. One of the biggest problems is this, which is one of the reasons people get disease, because this here is a toilet, and if we have water here, then basically everything that is in the toilet gets out of the toilet to the water. So right now I'm taking you guys to the road, which is about 15 minutes away. Well, actually we have a closer road here nearby. It's about 5 minutes away, but like what I want to show you guys is not there, so I'm taking you to the other place where the thing I want to show you guys is. Okay, which is why it's gonna take me a little 15 minutes. So we actually made it to where I was taking you guys to, and I was actually expecting here to be full of water so it could be a better demonstration, but unfortunately there's no water. I mean, fortunately there's no water. Usually here when the rain is too heavy, there's a lot of water. It's flooded, it's heavily flooded, and cars have a hard time getting through, but people like here have to walk through this place, which makes it really risky because you know they could just contract diseases, which is just not a cool thing. It's a really bad thing. And this wall, this huge wall, is this is the airport wall, and you can see it just goes all the way down. And since I'm walking alongside the road, it's gonna take me like 15 minutes, around 15 minutes. I keep saying 15 minutes, but I'm just giving close numbers, but it's gonna be around, yeah, it's gonna be around 15 minutes to get to the airport by following this wall. It's pretty big, but it's small. It's actually a small airport because we only have one runway in this airport. But this is where the video ends because the airport is not part of the video. So nah, maybe we're just gonna have to leave it for another day. Not today. Today was just about what I just showed you guys, not about the airport. So yeah, I'm gone. So see you guys in another video. Cheers.